your volume down.
I know you're gonna dig this.
If you don't, yeah, I'll help you if you need it. Left hand or right hand, put your eye over under your phone. Peace. Big peace. Big salutes. Hey, how y'all folks doing on this good Sunday, man?
Cold Bill?
Hot liquor. Not up for the bait. We got my boy Busy. That's what I call him. Don't nobody else call him that.
Building, man.
But we got my boy Buck in the building, man.
Yo, y'all might know me as motherfucking oldest ready on this motherfucking platform right here. Y'all might know me as motherfucking George L. Jackson on the platform.
Not up for the bait.
But to know me is to know me.
And to know me is to love me. Not up for the bait.
Today we speaking on OGs versus
Niggas who got clout.
With clout.
Niggas who got clout and they act like they OGs. There's a difference.
It's a big difference with that shit, man. What's up, Nuke? I see you. What's going on with you? Salute, salute.
All our supporters, we love y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody tune in, man. Make sure y'all come on in for a minute, man. Y'all share this shit for a minute. Come on in with it. It's a late start, man. You know, we frying fish, man, enjoying ourselves, drinking cold beer.
You know what I'm saying? We don't fry grilled burgers, weenies, chicken for children at the park. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Like,
yeah, we frying fish and frying at the house.
Yeah. And we supposed to, though, because that's part of, you know, being a good man or being a good nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Being able to reach out, network with other people that you know good, and be able to actually bring all people together. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up? Bottles up. I booed myself because I knocked over buck from
fuck no.
And I'm blocked.
Now this people said since last fucking week I got the wrong one.
Yeah, boy, bro. Reach over, cut the button. He's over that's the last button right now.
What up?
He said it was here since last week.
We ain't got that spit that shit.
But how do your senses pick up that it was last week?
I drank.
That's how you know that motherfucking drink.
Listen, some of y'all shit. Hold on.
Today's topic.
God damn shit.
First and foremost, happy Sunday to all y'all. I hope y'all been okay today. Or y'all been blessed and highly favored. Also, I hope them children has been blessed and highly favored. And y'all did y'all best to make sure that their day was great. Because we did our best on our end to make children that's in our life great.
Stop being motherfucking fit, man. Take care of your motherfucking kids, period.
Not up for the bait.
Especially all y'all fucking sorry ass women, man, that I encounter.
And you sorry ass men. Okay. Like, we gotta examine both sides of the aisle. If it's aisle A, it's an aisle B.
I'm just speaking on the motherfuckers I don't encounter that's around my area. You know?
Not up for the bait. And all we saying is that for those of you that are genuine and that you about you about your shit, you about your business, and you are who you are. Blessings, highly favored, and the biggest love.
Take care of your motherfucking kids. Stop putting the streets of other people before them, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit.
For sure.
Real OGs compared to niggas who got clout and they professing to be OGs. Mm. That's today's topic, or tonight's topic. And,
what you consider as a real OG?
Good question. So a real OG, and I want this to go from me to Buck to you, since you sparked it. A real OG part of, because I want each of us to speak on it. I ain't got all the questions or the answers. A real OG is someone that's genuine within themselves first.
Not for debate.
Like they don't accept that they self first. And with them accepting who they are, they able to be that to every person that's around them. Man, woman, or child.
Yeah, they don't never
real nigga,
bullshit, never
fake
change
nigga, real nigga, fake nigga, fuck nigga, thief, stealer. Cause you know, as a real nigga, you gonna run across all those.
But you can be a real nigga do the same shit, but you can be genuine to everybody else though.
Being a real nigga and doing the one thing about
you
a
can
real
do some
nigga
bullshit
is
though.
consistent.
You know what I'm saying? You can do some bullshit that you know you doing dirt, but you still can be 100 to everybody else.
Alright, because we do dirt. Everything need dirt on it in order to grow.
Yeah, not up for debate, but not bad.
Did you hear what I
Sometimes
said?
you'll cover yourself with it.
I get that. I get what you're saying. And all I'm saying is that it's for those who have a growth
Not up for debate, yeah.
mindset. And when you handle your business as a man or a woman, that's growth every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because every day when we lay down at night and we go to bed, when we wake up the next day, we got to do it again. That's what consistency is about. Mm-hmm. You got to do it again. It ain't no...
You gotta do it one way. You gotta do it one way or the other though. When you get up, there's certain things you can do. You get up. You can change your reality. You can goddamn just stay where you at with it.
And the way society is built today, if you change, you get labeled. Mm-hmm. So stay consistent to who the fuck you are. And it's a lot of people who don't know who the fuck they are. Am I lying?
No, a lot of people don't.
Check me when I'm wrong. It's a lot of people who don't know who they are. But the day...
Sometimes I don't know, though, according to what kind of environment I'm in and who I'm around.
That's trash. You
That's
know
the truth, though.
No,
it's some things can make you... Some things can take you out of your element. You're like, damn, I ain't know I was just fucking
It may take you out your element, but that don't mean you don't know who you are.
You know who you is, but
they
you don't
just
know
say
what
you've
you're
been
capable of doing.
distracted.
Yeah.
You've been distracted because we have something that's called distractions. You can be focused on coloring this
You know,
picture.
we spoke of this before, though. You know who you are as a kid. But once everybody teach you other shit, you don't know who the fuck you is no more because you following their fucking footsteps.
Damn, both of us left-handed. I'm just saying, I need to reach to touch that button.
Yeah, that's what it is, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, we know who we is as kids. And then once somebody start teaching us shit, we forget who the fuck we is.
And the thing about you being your authentic self, you go back to who you were as a kid, apart from all the shit you've been
That's
taught.
why I said I don't mind being a childish motherfucker. I'd rather be a childish motherfucker because I know what I'm doing as a childish motherfucker. The other person I am, I don't know who the fuck that is. Just somebody being stupid and following. So I'm a childish motherfucker. I'm following my instincts. You know what I'm saying?
Not up for debate. And the thing about it is that y'all brothers, y'all be out here in these so-called streets, right? And you would think because your people is your people, you and the things you do with your people that you a real nigga. Mm-hmm. But see, to be a real nigga, it stretch far and beyond your people.
Not for debate.
It's when other people that really is not your people, but because you showed love and you did what you did off the strength of who you are, off the strength.
You was invited to the fish fry. I called you and answer the phone. Go ahead.
That mean they trash. If you called them and told them the location,
The
they
other
ain't
T.I.
come.
called, she ain't answer. Trash.
Oh,
she got a block or two.
I know.
What's up, William? I called you and answer the phone. I called you twice.
You talking about Auntie Shirley?
Yeah, she ain't come when I called.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to say nothing about that. Hold on. I booed you anyway because you.
Yeah, you gotta get booed for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But my thing is this right here. Literally, when you are genuine, you are dependable. When you are genuine, like when you are original to yourself, like Buck is Buck. And to me, that's like the sun. From him to me, I should be like the sun. Every day he should be able to depend. Every day I should be able to depend. That's just like from me to you. Every day, me and Milda done, I should be able to depend. And
So
every day, you should be able to depend. Because we know we gonna shine.
Yeah, not for the bed.
Correct me when I'm wrong.
Sometimes I hide behind the clouds, though.
But I'm going to reiterate on what you said to him when you say everything needs soil to grow. All right, now, you got certain plants or flowers or whatever you want to grow. You need certain soil to grow that, right?
Facts.
So this say like our topic. The OGs from the people who got clout. All right, if you molding this guy, like you in the street, you trying to mold your little homie to be a big homie or his own OG. You gonna take certain graphic to nurture that, right? So that's certain soil you gotta provide to bring him to that level where you trying to get him.
Right, right.
So like, you know, this topic right here, like, man, it's a whole lot of, it's going on everywhere, but mainly in Anderson. Look at big homies and somebody who's gonna be there, give them some dope and let them get out here in the streets. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink that water.
Nah, you can make him drink.
You gonna give him the dope, but then when he fuck up the pack, bro, you ain't got my money now, you wanna goddamn do something to him. No, you ain't teach him how to flip this pack, how to put money back to buy his own pack. You can take with him. Well, I ain't even want to just basically around this
Nah,
No. You're free. You free here.
This cold be hot liquor.
But like, you know, like, and another thing, like, you know, you send a youngin' out to go do something. Like me, I ain't never try to get no little nigga, youngin', somebody who I look up to or look down. I ain't never look down. I say look up. Like a little brother. Like I ain't gonna send you to do nothing that I wouldn't do myself. Mm-hmm. And like a lot of these so-called big homies, that's what they doing. They feel like they done earned stripes or got clout. So they got these little niggas up under looking up to them because they looking for role models. A lot of the little homies or the little young people that's out here in the street, they ain't have no male role model around them. So they go, me. I did the same thing. I looked up to the drug dealers in my neighborhood on the east side that riding around in the cars. Shout out to one of them. He know who he is, #1 stunner from the east. You know,
Fitzgerald Bradley.
I ain't want to call no names. You know,
I'm just saying. Yeah, let's just put it there.
I looked up to people like that. Fuck Michael Jordan, nigga. I was goddamn looking up
to the dope boys in the hood.
Yeah, to Rodamere. We know who Rodamere is. I was looking up to Rodamere, Wank. Yeah, I mean, people like that right there. Like, those were my role model. I want to be like them. I ain't want to go to no NBA, play no professional football.
Cause that ain't what you saw in your neighborhood.
That ain't what I seen. But like, you know, like, one thing I tell these young niggas, you gonna be in the street, bro, make sure you finish school. You got what? How long you go to school? You got 12 years you gotta go to school. From
Facts.
the age 5 to 17, 18 when you graduate. You got those 12 years to go to school, decide what you want to do with your life for the rest of your life. You got a whole lifetime to be a statistic. Mm-hmm. If you want to be in these streets, because that's what they're going to label you. They're going to label you a statistic.
I'm glad you said that, my G. Yeah. I'm glad. Go carry on.
Keep on. You listen to you.
Carry on, G.
You know, like I tell these young niggas, like, man, get your high school diploma or GED, man. Like, you know, that's going to take you a long way. Like, most jobs, they don't even hire you now unless you got a GED, a high school diploma, fast food jobs.
But one thing though about whether you got a high school diploma or GED or not, you can make more money doing other shit though. Like if you got a talent, you got talent.
Yeah.
It's good to have that education, but that's just something they try to install us in. So
it's the standard.
Yeah. It's just a rule they try to give us. So like, you need to do this or that. If you dumb as fuck, you don't do it. But you can goddamn know how to read and write. You could be the most richest nigga in the world.
You're right.
It'll call on what kind of talent you got.
Hey,
but it's good to stay in school. Yeah, it's good to stay in school. But
hey, for the record, Bump It Funny. And when I say Bump It Funny, I'm talking about the nigga from Harlem.
Oh, you blocked too.
No, I ain't blocked. I thought I tapped yours. King of Harlem. Godfather of Harlem. If you don't know about it, it should be on Netflix. If it ain't on Netflix, it's on
It's on one of those.
It's on one. Yeah, it's on one of those. But like, it's a man that's responsible for you pulling tickets and numbers nowadays. And
running
numbers. Godfather Harlem. And this brother right here, just to point out what we speaking about, is a brother who actually showed it ain't where you from, it ain't how you move, but it's what you know.
You sit on the table. Lean on the table. Lean on the table.
It's what you know. And based on what you know and you giving it to the people that comes, you know what I'm saying, after you, that separates a big homie from a nigga who just got clout and just striving to be popular. You dig what I'm saying? Like, a OG is an original gangster.
Not for the big.
Original gangster. That means he is a pioneer. He started, or she started, the movement. And from that movie, if she didn't start it or he didn't start it, they picked up where someone left off at. Because we know we got people that came before us. Correct me when I'm wrong.
Not for the big, keep talking.
You did. And
You gotta pay
us
homage.
brothers.
You gotta pay homage too.
Me and Milda Dunn, Busy. I call him Busy. But Buck, G, Raru the God. And many others, not many, pardon myself, but others who have came.
Show Rico.
Others who have came. And others who have, they tune in. That's all not up for betas, not up for the betas and our drinking partners. You did, like, when you authentic, you the original. That's like getting an original bag of Lay's and they plain. But motherfucker want them goddamn dill pickles. They want them salt and vinegars and whatever else.
It's still a chip though.
It's still a chip, but you are a off-brand. Not an off-brand. You are another make from the original.
Yeah.
And a lot of niggas, today's society is another make from the original.
Everything.
And when they trying to imitate or emulate, they do shit. Bro, that ain't a part of it. So you have your big homie, you have your big bro, or you have your family member come through and they check you. But when they check you in a respectful way. Like, bro, that ain't how it go. You doing whoop the whoop and you ain't got no business doing whoop the whoop, etc. Because that's love.
Not for the big.
And if love can't conquer it all, what the fuck will?
Yeah. Good shit.
And that's what's wrong with you niggas. You niggas don't have emotional intelligence. You niggas think because you make jugs, you got the sack, and that you got little niggas that'll do whatever the fuck you say. That makes you
influence
that makes you, yeah, but it's easy to influence a nigga that don't know themselves. A nigga that is striving to fit in. A nigga that is easily the peer pressure. It's easy to do that.
You can't learn from somebody that don't know shit themselves though. A lot of people don't understand it. You try to learn and go look up to somebody because they got money, they might have fought somebody, shot somebody. Them niggas be dumb as fuck. They ain't got no advice or nothing to give you. So when she hit the fan, once you get fucked up or locked up, them niggas ain't gonna call you or talk to you at all.
I just seen somebody share something on Facebook. I sent it to Rob before we got here.
Not up for debate.
Let me read this to you. Y'all tune in and listen to what this post said. It say y'all little homies be snitching because when they get jammed, y'all pussy ass niggas leave them in the county to figure out everything on their own without no help from the people they risking their life for and with. Now, let me break this shit down right here.
Yeah, big fact.
One. It ain't no justifying you breaking the code once you in the streets, period. But at the same time,
but think about this though. Think about it though. Ain't no code in the streets for real. The streets dirty, man. Ain't no code.
Yeah. The streets
They're just
dirty.
rules that give you motherfuckers.
It ain't no rules to that.
Ain't no rules.
But the niggas, they got morals. They try to teach us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got what you're saying. I'm saying, but ain't no rules. Go ahead.
You been in the streets. You supposed to pledge to the code of silence whenever you in any type of goddamn interrogation room, goddamn.
But they
tell
don't.
you.
See, 9 times out of
they tell you.
10.
Listen, when they arrest you, the police tell you they self. You got the right to remain silent.
They ain't gonna do that.
That's
though.
your memorandum. That's your memorandum law.
See that's cool. Yeah. That's cool at the moment until the motherfuckers say, well, 50 years or 100 years, and then you don't want to remain silent anymore. You want to run your fucking mouth.
At the same time, you got to know what you signed up for. That's,
You play the game in the streets, but when you know ain't no rules in it for real, and you know you come home, people still gonna respect you, so they be like, fuck it, I do it anyway. But the game's so fucked up, though it been fucked up. You gotta think about killers and mafia members I snitched on. They come home, they say they protect their cousin, they still walking the streets, man. People still glorify them and still praise them. They look past the snitching. They look past what the fuck you done did in the street.
You know why? What's the topic? Clout.
Clout.
Long as that person still got that clout, they gonna look up to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's all you need.
And
that's why I don't fuck with
and I gotta highlight this part. What we're saying right now today on the 5th of March, 2023, at 8:56 p.m. Eastern Time. Because that nigga got clout, bruh. To each of you. And especially to my young niggas. Because he got clout, bruh. And he have the things that you looking up to. And you may not have no role models. Because Busy, he spoke on that earlier. You did. And a lot of us really ain't had role models. From the male experience, because it's a lot of single mothers raising babies.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
single mothers, man.
Not up for debate, but it's also a lot of us that is being present in our children's lives, and this nigga right here is one of them.
No doubt.
That nigga right there, me and Mel the Dunn, is one of them. And not only do I admire that, but it also inspired me. It inspired me to the point like I love on you niggas because that's how much y'all inspire me.
It's hard to find niggas like us though. A lot of niggas don't do the shit that we do though, for real. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? You got paid assholes. You got paid assholes when they let niggas see their kids. We be trying to be in our kids like we raise kids that ain't ours and take care of them. You still don't get no respect for the shit.
Facts.
But as long as you get respect from the kid, you need respect from the motherfucking mamas and daddies when you handle your business like that.
Right. And just about like how you be harassed by whether it's a male harassing the baby mama or the baby mama harassing the male. When you be true to who you are, you able to overcome all that. It ain't easy done as it is said, but you're able to overcome. You just gotta stay down until you can stay up.
Down for the big.
And that's one thing I love about you, G. You, nigga. You stay down till you can stay up. You dig? And it's highlighted for the purpose that if I call you my brother, I'm learning something from you.
Yeah, not for the bait.
Other people may look at it like, oh, but that's his June. Or nigga, that's his motherfucking dude boy. Or that's his motherfucking whoop the whoop. Whatever the fuck it is that they labeling it as. Because, you know, we in a label society.
Yeah.
And everybody got a label for every fucking thing. Every fucking thing.
Not for the bait.
However, I may be in a situation where this is my teacher. In this aspect. I may be, and it could be something about putting chicken on the grill.
Yeah.
Or it may be something about or it may be something about having a wife, children, and a home, and what it looked like to go through when it break up. You did like this is real nigga talk. This is real man shit. You did, and it can be something simple as that or complex as that. You did, to the point where even though I'm a man, I'm a God, and I'm a king. You a man, you a God, and you a king. You a man, you a God, and you king. But sometimes as being a genuine person, being a real person, you have to learn to take shotgunner. You have to learn to take the back seat. So like, if I'm driving and you in the front seat and I go pick Busy up and I be like, Busy, I already know I gotta jump in the back seat, but he ain't finna hoe, shady nigga, bitch nigga about it. He gonna get in the back seat. Adjust the seat so I can be comfortable. But you gonna ride with us though. Sometimes in life, we have to take that. And taking it don't make you less than. It's like a chessboard. On my chessboard, this may be my rook. You may be my knight. On your chessboard, I may be your rook. He may be your knight.
guess what? Every one of those pieces is valuable. The pawn is the most valuable piece on the board, but people look at the pawn and just sacrifice it.
Some
Yeah,
it's some
look,
little shit.
But the
But
crazy
it
thing
means
about it,
something.
the pawn do mean
that
something, but it
pawn-
don't mean something. It don't
That
mean
pawn can
nothing
turn
to the
into any other piece on that board.
Any other piece except you.
Right, that's the only thing about the pawn. Everybody look past it. It never fails. You always get looked past. Only thing you're gonna think on that is like, goddamn, I need the king, the rook, the queen. The pawn just somebody that you like, man, knock the motherfucker away. It's the big dogs is the king and shit.
And that's how you understand the level of chess playing in life or on the board.
See, that's why I don't
with
play
people.
chess. I rather play checkers, so I can start all the way from the back and get all the way to the top and be king at the end of this shit. So once I become king, nigga, I'm coming every row and jumping your motherfucking ass, nigga, and take every spot you got. So that's why I'd rather not play chess. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather be that motherfucker.
But in checkers, you got multiple pieces that can turn into king.
Yes, multiple pieces. That's
It ain't no limit.
see, that's why that's the whole point I'm making. See, everybody's labeled to be kings, but I want to be that one. I can have a king. Like that's the thing. We 3 kings, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So once all us 3 get to the end of the board, nigga, we all kings, so we can take over every motherfucking spot.
All right, now check this out.
Every block.
Now, and I'm not disagreeing, but I'm gonna tell you the unique thing about me between chess and checkers. In chess, I start out as the fucking king. It's mine, nigga.
You can't, but another thing about it,
When
you
all-
can't
when-
move though,
when-
but number one spot. You want
No, it ain't about me moving.
You want to stay king.
When I got you gotta understand to be a boss. That means
That's the whole point. Hold on, that's the point I'm making. When you're the boss, you don't want to move, right? You're gonna stay in that spot, but you know motherfuckers coming to get you. You got to start trying to move. To watch where the fuck you going.
only when you have to. You move,
But
only
they
when
coming.
You have to.
They
Yeah.
coming.
You know you under attack. Check this out though. It depends on what side you start on. For one, because the white side is always the aggressor. The black side is always the offense. He defended. All right, nevertheless, and always bet on black. Always. Because it's always going to triumph in the end. No matter how many times you lose, it's always going to win. That's a deeper story. But my thing is this right here. Is that when our youth start out knowing chess instead of checkers in life, they know who the fuck they are. They know I'm the king in whatever piece in my life I tell to move. Whatever piece.
See, they know you the king. See, that's what I'm thinking. See, that's the loudness. When the king is the loudness, see, I'm starting from the bottom. They're like, this motherfucker right here coming. When I come and take that motherfucking spot, I'm jumping every other king on the board too. So I'll be the motherfucking top dog.
That's
You
a
know what
good
I'm saying?
concept.
You feel what I'm saying? See, they don't know where I'm going. I'm starting from this point. I'm jumping to they motherfucking crown my ass. Then I see the other kings right here, nigga. I'm coming for your motherfucking ass too.
But what about when you come out that thing you crown? Off top, you crown.
So you already crowned on the top, so everybody come and take your spot. When you're the underdog, they ain't expecting that shit. So they expect you to just knock the fuck off the board and keep going. So a pawn can never be a king. Pawn stay the pawn.
It can be the most powerful moving piece, though.
It can, but it stays the pawn though. It can never be the king. On checkers, you can always be a king. When you're a pawn, on chessboard, you can't be nothing else but what you are.
All right, so boom. When we elevate that to life, right? Everybody.
Triple concern.
I need for that word right there to be a compound word to y'all that's listening. Everybody is not royalty, king or queen.
Matter for the bet.
That's why it's more pawns, it's more knights, it's more bishops, and it's more rooks than they are the royal too. You only got one queen on the board. You only got one king. But everything else you either got 2, 3, or a lot of.
And that
That's the difference
And that
between-
queen is your backbone. She gonna take everything off coming your way.
Even if you lose your queen, Mimilda done. Even when you lose your queen, guess what? You got a fucking pawn. That if you got it right, what it do, bro? It turned into a queen. Or it turns into whatever you want. See, the difference, man, go ahead, Buck.
Yeah. Both of y'all making a valid point, right? And you can use that
Not up for debate, both of y'all boys. Go ahead.
Both ways, like especially with
Dre and
life.
Rico, go ahead.
With life, like if you countering that to life with the chess and the checkers.
Yeah, it's life.
Yeah, both of y'all got a valid point. Like you saying, checkers. It's only one king.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one king. That one piece, that checker, you know, it's gonna turn into a king. Chess, pawns. You gotta get that king back. I mean, that queen back, or that rook back, or that knight back. So the pawn is no longer no pawn. It's just you sacrifice. You know, elevated to get to the.
That's the young nigga that you getting to goddamn do your dirty work.
You goes.
Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like I tell you, when I read that post a while ago, and I got you told me what you said. You said like the streets wicked. It ain't no love or no loyalty in the streets. You know why? Cause the young niggas ain't being taught that. If you instill that in them, like they should be able to birth that themselves. Like when they come up, they the OGs now. They should teach that same loyalty and respect to they little homies.
Not for the bait.
Like one thing about it, like man, I tell my young nigga like, matter of fact, free corn, free my little brother, man. I tell my young nigga, man, no matter what you go through in life, nigga, stand on self,
free QB,
respect, and integrity. As long as you maintain your integrity with yourself, no matter what the fuck society got to say about you, you know you stood real with yourself.
Free you.
Like that's what people they fail to realize. They want to please the light. I done did it before. I want to please the likes of others instead of being focused on myself.
Yes.
Like you gotta love yourself before you try to love somebody else. You know,
It's
like,
self-love first.
Self-love. Like I ain't put myself first plenty of times.
You know what crazy thing about it? I just learned it's best to have self-love yesterday.
Yeah, you gotta have self-love.
Like I told you.
If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else, cuz. Like, word, you gotta love yourself.
See, I teach people that shit, but I don't go by it.
Oh, they family for real. Like these two guys.
Yeah, they're my big cousins.
Maybe
I've been supposed to be
busy
on
boy.
I should have been one of the for real.
They family for real. Like they family.
For the bait, man.
Yes, Lord.
But yeah, like me, like I don't try to teach these. Like God forbid any of my children decide to be in the streets, but like you know, like I made mistakes, but like the best lessons is self-taught. Like my pops, people, elders in my family been told me, get out them streets, get out them streets. I'm hard-headed, but at the same time, if I make my bed, I'm going to lay in it. Ain't nobody else going to lay in my bed with me. I would never take another man from their kids, family, to swap out beds with me or come lay with me. Nah, I'm going to lay in my bed myself. At the end of the day, I got my self-respect and my integrity I'm going to stand on. Fuck what other people got to say. I don't care about that. If I care about that, then I'll be free now. Like right now, I'm fighting a case right now, and I'm gonna continue to fight it. Free my motherfucking bros who keeping it silent, ain't broke the code. Like you in the street, man, don't break no code. If you're not in the streets and you still like this conducted citizen, man, stand on principle. Principle is all you got, man. At the end of the day, if you're a man, all you got is your balls and your word.
Not for the bait. But them niggas don't go by them codes.
If you a man all day, all you got is your balls.
Only time they go by the codes when everything going good. When shit the fan, nigga, it's all everything ain't white.
That old school shit.
Super car, you right. That's
that old school teachings, and I gotta do it again. Versus this new day and age shit, and this just real spit. And I ain't even a street nigga. I've been home 4 years and some change. And that change is the beginning of this year. You get, like, I ain't a street nigga. I ain't a thug no more. I ain't a gangster. None of that.
There's labels anyway, right?
you right.
I'm glad all three of us agree. It's labels any fucking way. But I'm not that. Me, I'm an MAN, bro.
Not for the big.
And if I'm lying, nigga, we was incarcerated, nigga. Man, this nigga, I love him so much, I was able to look him in his eyes We going there, what it was, AA or NA meetings? NA meetings. Narcotics Anonymous. You did what I'm saying? Just to see each other because we on two different sides of the yard. In prison.
Shit, go ahead, man.
And I looked at my brother and I told him, bro, if you get out there and you fuck with them same niggas that led you here and led me here.
But sometimes you don't know though. See them niggas.
No. He knew.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I understand. You know this. No. Go ahead.
Yeah, he told me straight up, God.
You told me that,
I touched down before him. He told me straight up, bro, I'm not fucking with you. And I told him,
I'ma love you from a distance.
That's respect, but at the same time, tell him what I told him.
Bruh. I may not say it word for word, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it was something to this extent right here. You know, I gotta get it how I live.
Alpo, go ahead.
And getting it, when he said it, man, this nigga, like, you gotta understand, man, you got children. Mm-hmm. My nieces. Mm-hmm. Before they age, we knew each other. Mm-hmm. Nigga, we been in tents. We used motherfucking crates to build a basketball goal on a tree.
Now it's the phones, though. They ain't got that no more.
No, we ain't have phones back then.
I said now.
and like our bond is been that long. And that for me to think back then, like, bro, that was you then. Mm-hmm. And nigga, like, in 2023, on the 5th of March, to see him as he is and be the person that he is, I'm proud. I'm glad. I'm free. I don't have worries. I don't stress at no time. Mm-hmm. That's my brother. Not only that, you a nigga, a man, a brother, that like in the past 4 years, and in the past from June to whatever it adds up to now, let's say 7, 8 months. You dig what I'm saying? It's bloodline, because like you another person that's been added to the chapter of my life. His journey, your journey, my journey. His journey, your journey, and my journey is unique to ourselves. And when we think about being authentic, mm-hmm. being your fucking self, and being comfortable, nigga, this is me.
Let me speaking on people like Buck, he cool as fuck. So, you know, if people, he might be around some people other people don't fuck with, so it's gonna cause people to be like, you know what, I ain't fucking with him because he hang with this person, that person. But when you a person like that, now like me, for instance, I don't change up on you no matter. I don't get involved or get on or take sides. I just fuck with who I fuck with, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not up for debate.
So I can see, you know, you might, this is where a lot of your enemies are gonna come from, but because you a mutual person, and you always the same with everybody. So you're gonna have a lot of enemies down the line, no matter what you do, because of your personality, and because you keep it mutual with everybody. That's the same with me. But the thing with me, I don't give a fuck about these people. You treat everybody good as hell, but motherfuckers still gonna come and be like, you know what, man, Buck Faye, he fuck with this nigga, Buck fuck with that nigga. But they'll never say, well, Buck fuck with me too, he looked out for me. So I done experienced all that stupid shit before our motherfuckers do. So I got that same heart that you got. That's a downfall with the heart, though.
Hey,
that's the family thing. Family tradition.
I swear, man, listen. My old lady tell me this all the time, like, your heart too big. You look out for too many people, goddamn, like, you need to start looking out for the ones who's goddamn, like, you ever fall short, you gonna get that same love in return. Mm-hmm. And, like, you know, it took me a long time to, like, understand what she was saying, but like what I tell her, what I do, I don't do shit for that in return. As long as I know that I did that in my heart, that good deed, I'm gonna get it back tenfold. I'm gonna get that from the universe.
That's solid.
What you put in, you get back tenfold.
That's solid.
Like, as long as I know I did that good deed to get my blessings back, that's why. So
you do a lot of good deeds. Sometimes you do too many good deeds. That's what I learned. Speak too many good deeds. When you do that shit right there, man, it be motherfuckers, goddamn, they gonna always come in. Got everybody coming for your head when you do good deeds for everybody. Like you can say, I don't fuck with Robert, you do. Yeah. Like we had a discussion earlier about people that y'all fuck with, I don't fuck with. But when it came to agreement, I'm like, oh damn, okay, man, that's what the thing was about.
Yeah.
So you gotta get to know what's going on before you speak on shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
But that's precious. That Jew, no.
you gotta.
I need it.
Like,
That's precious,
man,
bro.
you know,
Where
like-
yours at?
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it.
Cold beer, hot
Let's
liquor.
get it. Let's
Not
get
a
it.
fucking
That's
fake.
precious, bro. What you just said is precious, bro. That's precious.
But like, you know, good. Boosie Badass said that plain and simple. A good heart in these streets, you know what that shit will get you, my nigga. That shit will get you goddamn ran over and fucked over. And like, that's all I've been getting, man. Like, I came home from prison 2015. Man, ain't nobody give me shit. I can count on goddamn one hand how many people gave me
That's
something.
cause you
like-
don't fuck with the right people.
No, I'm talking about when I first came home in 2015.
But that's cause you don't fuck with the right people.
You right.
It don't matter where you going with it. That's cause you don't fuck with the right people at the time. You might do now. But see, you look at the people that you was around from the jump and think everything gonna be the same, but it's not.
No, I'm saying that to say this. Like, I ain't owe nobody shit, but at the same time, like right now, I've been wrote that shit out, man. I probably got about goddamn down there $50,000 goddamn right now. Oh, I don't care about that shit. Like, I try to help people, man. Like, one thing about me, I never been a selfish person. And I came from nothing. Like, this nigga know I came from nothing.
Me too.
It's love.
Everybody else.
We did.
No, you know what? No, don't say that. We ain't come from them. We came from something, but we call it nothing because we didn't have what we wanted.
Our
Yeah,
something
yeah,
is
yeah.
our parents, but
No,
nothing
listen.
is when we call
When
out.
we say we came from nothing, we say that because we didn't have what we wanted. So we make an excuse for it. But you
Right.
came from something, now you made something out of something.
Yeah. But like, you know, like, I don't know if you know my story with my pops, but like me and my pops, I love my pops to death right now. Like, we'll goddamn.
Shout out to Cuzzo.
We'll die for him, but like.
and biggest salute to this brother from going through what he about to tell y'all. And he still got love for.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Auntie.
I love my pops to death, but like, me and my pop, we ain't like established no father-son relationship like how we got now until I came home from prison. I was 29 years old when I came home from prison.
Speak on
I was
it.
gone since I was 18. Like, in those years, I'm not pops. If you watching this podcast right now.
Or in the future,
I
if
don't
you
hold-
watching it.
Yeah, in the future you watch. I don't hold no type of resentment. None at all. Like, I've been forgave that, but like, if I had you there growing up, like, I probably wouldn't be the man I am today. I wouldn't made the choices and decisions that I made. But at the same time, like, I lived off my pop legacy. When I was coming up in my neighborhood, boy, your daddy and his brother, boy, those niggas on the east side, like,
Right.
I wanted to be a better version than them. Like, people see, but why you spending all that money on that jewelry and stuff, goddamn, like,
On them clothes and then the designer.
got to.
designer, like, nigga, I wanted to withhold image, like, nigga, I'm that nigga. Like, yeah, like,
You gotta make the name for
upholding-
yourself.
What you upholding is that bloodline.
yeah.
And I can't even count to y'all. And like a part of me, a lot of me today, I ain't gonna count. Like a lot of me today, like Curry, Curry. You know what I mean? And bro, he know. And you know. All not up for the betas and drinking partners, they may not know, but like that part of me that's about standing and being a man, man, that shit come from my pops. And our story the same.
I'm telling you what come from my pops. Not giving a fuck and taking care of me made me learn to take care of my kids because I didn't want them to go the same thing I went
But
through.
and to add on to that, because we all relate. But that nigga, when you become mature, when you have a growth and you have developed your mind to the point where like Pops was a nigga like I was a nigga. Like Pops was a nigga like I was a nigga. You did today. He did what was. And like shit. A while ago, like, this nigga right here, he love and respect and do for my pops. Like, nigga, he came from that nigga nuts. And he did. Same thing about my mama. You did what I'm saying? Even when I was behind them walls, like, that nigga right there, him. You know what I mean? And what's beautiful to have both of y'all in y'all family because... Even though Buck may have a longer standing. I mean, when I came home, and Mill, when I came home, it's two personalities. You gotta understand it's a dynamic duo with you being you. You gotta understand it's a dynamic duo, and I know you do. I'm just only speaking to you like this right now. But you gotta understand it's a dynamic duo with you being you. Because I understand it's a dynamic duo with me being me. And people come to my brother or come to people and be like, yo, he different, he weird, he attractive. Or motherfucker be like, yo, he cool, but goddamn, like, but I don't know. From male and female.
Mine is I'm a fucking lunatic. I don't like it.
You been here.
Yeah.
Me, I'm kind of like an extraterrestrial or a comic or some shit. You dig? But I'm speaking on my peoples. And you're my people. He's my people. And the thing about what we relate at is this right here. Absence of father, but understanding father because you became one.
You gotta think about something.
Share with us. Share with us. Come on.
Somebody think about something.
Now I just think about
we want to hear.
Now I just think about calling you weird. I just thinking about my wife telling me I'm a fucking lunatic.
You get
It's
that.
going through my head.
You get that though.
Yeah.
How many people done told you that about me?
I just told you, somebody had told me that the other day. I told them, no, man, you gotta think where goddamn my brother came from. Y'all knew Boo Boo instead of Raw Roo.
The guy.
Now I just thinking about when you said that, I was thinking about sitting on the couch. She said,
But we
no,
relate so deep.
I was just thinking about sitting on the couch. She came in the house and say, you weird, you fucking lunatic.
I feel like this right here, since we talking about like
all of it, talk about what you want to talk about.
The title of the podcast in itself, I feel like this right here. If a lot of these young niggas would have knew the old buck before I went to jail,
No,
like,
the busy buck.
yeah, the busy buck who like
he got busy.
Yeah, I don't.
He got busy.
Like, yeah, I don't.
Broad daylight. Police riding down the street. We ain't gonna talk about no.
Yeah,
Everybody did some stupid shit.
I don't encourage
even
that.
speak
No,
on it though, yeah.
Yeah, I don't encourage that type of shit no more. But like, I will if I got to. Like that shit involving goddamn
Family
my
or money.
or somebody I love, then I will. But like, if they would have knew the old buck before I went to prison, like that buck, maybe I would have more respect or be more of a big homie. But like, I'm not on that. I'm not going to encourage nobody to. Like, man, if I encourage you to go home, another goddamn person with the same skin color, like that'll be going against everything I pled for while I've been in the penitentiary, man. Like, I came home on that type of time. Like, they would have knew the old me, maybe, oh yeah, goddamn, that's a big homie, goddamn, nigga getting that feel. What's the field? That field ain't gonna lead you nothing to two motherfucking places.
What they is, bro?
The jail cell or the motherfucking goddamn
Dirt bed.
Yeah, the dirt, like for real.
The good old pine box.
I'm glad.
That good old pine box.
I'm glad.
When you in that penitentiary, the ones who like we learned this shit goddamn first hand. Like the ones who you out here thugging with, ain't gonna see you a motherfucking thing. Goddamn ain't gonna answer no phone call or nothing, nigga. Like I can count on goddamn 2 hands out of 10 years.
Ain't
How many goddamn motherfuckers?
No, you can count on one hand.
Yeah, I probably count on one hand, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying like people, period. Like I ain't called home asking my people goddamn because I know what they were going through.
Right.
I'm a soul survivor. I get
You
this shit
knew
out
what
the
they were
land.
going
Yeah, I
through.
knew what they
Yeah,
were
real
going through.
nigga shit.
I got that shit out the land, man. Like, you know, I encourage people, like, if you can stay out of jail, man, don't go nowhere near no jail, no county jail, no city jail. You playing Monopoly, don't even go to jail. You better goddamn, somebody tell you go to jail on Monopoly. Quit.
Hey,
Yeah.
and like if you don't know, young people that's tuned in, and you know younger people, and you may need to share it with them. Like, man, listen, and women, because y'all motherfuckers awesome. I talk a lot of shit on my page.
And don't drink a lot because you gotta get a plan B. Go ahead.
Oh, you might gotta get plan C.
Get the fuck on.
However, hey, however, like, you really don't get your stripes or you don't get your clout. That's what it's called today. Or any of that other shit from you having to go to and say fuck it, like you in your fucking mode, and everybody should know what it's like to be in a fucking mode. If you don't, you ain't got enough experience.
And at this moment, I've been in the fucking mode. With the
and you end up in a place where you gotta think about the moment where you was in that fucking mode. Nah, I need you to shut the fuck up because you about to go somewhere. See, that's what he want.
Yeah.
I want you to know, bitch, that's what he want. But listen, when you gotta end up, if you end up in a place in your fucking mode where you gotta think about your fucking mode. Hey, bro. Hey, women, let your sons know. And men that's active in your son's life, and you struggling from being a street nigga to a goddamn dad.
When you a good motherfucker,
or you a good man.
When you're a good motherfucker, though.
Don't let them.
When people
stray away.
No, listen. When you're a good motherfucker, when people step on you, keep being a good motherfucker. People gonna fuck with you all the time and try to get you out of your element, but keep being who you are. If you change, they got a lot of power over you to fuck you up to where you fucked up that man, and you can do to come back from it. So stay who the fuck you is.
It ain't too many of you motherfuckers. I'm only adding on to what my brother said. It ain't too many of you motherfuckers that ain't played Mario Brothers. Mario was a good nigga.
But they don't understand the meaning of it though.
And that's what Cold Bill Hot Liquor for.
Not for the bait.
Mario was a good nigga. And no matter what that nigga went through, him, Luigi, and all the mother
mushroom nigga too.
Mushroom, Yoshi, the princess.
All them boys, yeah.
They all stayed good and passed and overcame what they had to go through on each board or stage to get to their fucking goal.
Only thing about them, they got more than one life. So
that's the difference between being an OG and a nigga that got clout. See, a nigga that got clout, he plays the role model of what's the dude name that was against Mario? Bowser. Mm-hmm. He the one that don't captivated the queen, Shroom, you know all that shit. Mm-hmm. Hey, that shit right there was placed in your life. Just like right now today, if you active in your children's life and you a man and you a father, it's the things that they don't create it on YouTube when you give your child that phone and you want them to shut the fuck up. That's actually cultivating your child. Mm-hmm. When I say cultivate is like when you got that strand of bud. Let me put it in hood terms. Since we, on some G shit.
That nigga gonna spawn a real reefer. They don't know. Go ahead.
It's not up for the babe. They don't spawn a real reef. However, when you are mixing, cooking, whipping, you got that Pyrex, you know what I'm saying? Or when you got ideas and you connecting with, a boss and a boss and a boss and a boss and a boss. So it's a room full of bosses and you networking. You see how the language changed? Mm-hmm. Like when you are doing that, you got to understand that like the person that you sleep with and you nut in, you could potentially be creating a monster.
Why?
You could potentially be creating
soul tie.
A devil.
A genius.
A devil.
Soul tie.
Right, or
goddamn
genius.
Devil, yeah.
You could be creating the next fucking president, nigga.
And a goddamn devil.
Depending. That's why.
I don't want to speak on my part, a goddamn devil.
No.
Yeah, not for the bait, yeah.
Listen, it's highs and lows. Mm-hmm. And on Cold Bill Hot Liquor,
it's everything, goddamn it.
We go from high and low.
Not for the bait.
So don't get your mind fixated on one point with us. People be saying, and I get the reviews. Oh man, they be everywhere. No, we be everywhere because we gotta speak on the highs, the in betweens, and the lows. No, you trash, yo. Boom. Hey, no, get him.
You get him.
There you go, right there at the end.
Yeah, I take
I
that
give
one.
that to him.
I definitely take that one. I deserve that one.
You got me. Gotta get back.
Gotta get him back. My thing is this.
Shit.
Whatever vibration you on, accept people where they at. If they higher, accept. Don't be envious. Don't be jealous. Because
and don't hate on your mate, man. When you're in a relationship, don't hate on your fucking mate.
If they are more elevated. or if they are less. Because if they are less, you got a Call of Duty, you got a COD. And if they more, then you have what you call a vision board.
Not for the bed.
This is the vision why I want to be with this motherfucker. Because a woman may got with you, or a brother may have bonded with you, and a woman may have got with you, and a brother may have bonded with you, and a woman may have got with me, and a brother may have bonded with me, and it was like, yo, when I came in contact with them,
Yeah.
I either wanted to be more, or I wanted to help them elevate. However it was. And it's different for all of us. You did. It may have been a situation where you got with a woman and you helped her elevate in certain areas, but she helped you elevate in certain areas. You get what I'm saying? Because reciprocity. You know when you hear your favorite track and you want to hear it again because you want to memorize words, what you put it on?
Repeat.
And the word repeat only means do again.
Do again.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I want to speak back on again. Marriages and divorce. We speak on that right there. Everybody tune in to see what the fuck I got going on. So that's what everybody tune in at, just to be motherfucking nosy. So they give you everything that they need to hear when we really talk about good shit.
All right, so what you got to say about it?
I ain't talking about it today. I'll talk about it next week or something.
Okay then.
All right, can we get let's go. Let them know. Well, they read what the topic is, but again, we already know ain't no love in the streets, ain't no loyalty in the streets. But a big homie, it ain't gotta be on those street shit. We can go back to like when I was in school, we had the Big Brother. Remember the Big Brother program?
Big Brother program.
We old enough.
Yeah, like,
we old enough.
You can catch the ones before they get into the streets to try to let them know, like, that's what I want to do. Like, whenever I get my situation behind me, what I got going on, my legal problem.
Go all the way behind you, too. All the way behind you.
Yeah, I want to start a Big Brother program, man, to, like, show these boys, show the youth, like, you can listen to all the NBA Young Boy, Kodak Black, and all that.
And it's
you gotta
okay.
think about it. Look what they done been through to get to where they at. You know, they had to do time. Like, man, you don't need to see the inside of a jail cell, period. Like, that ain't cool. Once you get that shit on your record, that shit gonna follow you for life. Unless you get it expunged, but at the same time, you can get it expunged, it's still gonna show.
Motherfuckers think that's cute though.
Yeah, they think it's cool to go to jail.
They think it's cute.
They think it's cool to go to jail. That shit ain't cool to go to jail.
I don't even think it's cute.
And why?
Just like with me being like as
But you know why?
Go ahead.
Why
They think it's cool because they feel like they earned them some stripe, they earned them some reputation because they done been to jail. That shit ain't cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like when as me as a juvenile, you know, motherfuckers see me like my homeboys from the hood on South, so they see me coming through. Y'all, I gotta go to court. I'm finna go down the road for 90 days, nigga. You think that's cute, nigga? I'm not cool. It's cute.
Yeah.
You think that shit cute? That shit's not cute, boy.
I can't keep. Not up for the bait. And I want to answer why it ain't cute too. I asked, bruh, it banged off you and I want to bang off me. Why? Another reason why it ain't cute is because everything that mattered to you, when you get there, it still matter to you, but out of sight is out of mind.
Out of mind is out of sight. Out of for the
That. And this just real spit. Like, this is real spit. Like, you can pick the spit up when I spit it out. And it works something. Like, you can live the life that you live in, my nigga. And we just had a program. Busy. And some other brothers. And, you know, that's my brother, so I'm gonna aid and assist. You know what I mean? Like, you can do something so positive, and you got the other side of the yang and the yin, or the yin and the yang, that's gonna be negative. And you got individuals, and it can be people who Busy got love for, me and Milda Dunn got love for, or Raru the guy got love for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a mutual understanding between us, but it may be your cipher or they cipher, and they want to start some shit because they ain't came to an understanding.
Yeah.
And OG shit, bruh, I give up my breath of life right now for what I'm about to say. OG shit is being able to show that growth in a time of need. In need.
Speak on it.
It only take a certain kind of strength to be able. When you know it been that time when you wanted to map a person out, and we ain't got to speak on it. When I say map them out, I'm talking about like you spread them around the map to where the people who get paid to find out where they at, gotta go around the map. That's what I mean by map them out. It's a penitentiary term. Busy tell me all the time, but you institutionalized. So what? I don't give a fuck. Listen, when you can be that, OG is a person that not only is he original to this gangster or this gentleman shit, and that G is used between the two, gangster or gentleman. Styles P made it, you know. All right, but like when you gangster, you gotta be able to let your people know, your youth know. Hold them. You gonna call they fucking bluff, nigga. And when you an OG, also you gotta know when to tell your little niggas, cause that's how the culture said nowadays. Fold them. At the same time, you gotta also be able to have that intellectual property in your mind to be able to tell your young niggas what growth is. That's where you get understanding from, my nigga. That's where you get.
Yep. I'm on. You know,
Add on.
I'll be waiting to reiterate. I'll be ready to goddamn go back in and how you do it like you're in the studio, you rapping, you do punch in.
Yeah, see, that's it.
Punch in, yeah.
Go.
How you said goddamn like it be people that want to share the negative light, they ain't gonna goddamn support the positive you do. But as soon as you do something negative, that shit in the line like that's just like the event we had earlier. Goddamn, shout out Joan Carter, shout out to Doc Price, like, you know, when brothers got together, y'all knew they hollered at each person from their side of the town, let them know like this shit for the youth. Anything for the youth, I feel like anything goddamn like negative, any grown folk got going on,
it gotta be
so-called beef shit, that shit gotta be dropped when the youth involved, man. Like people they don't respect that shit around here. They're like house shooters and shit. Like people got kids, bro. Don't be like I grew from that. Like I ain't no saint. I went through that shit, bro. Like I tell you, like self-taught lessons. Like I ain't think back then, like damn, bro, I'm shooting up this house. Somebody's child could be in there. Like I could be taking. I ain't have no kids back then. When you become a father, you look at shit in a different perspective. Like I went live earlier when we had the event, bro. I went live. I ain't looked to have no share. Like I would have been happy if somebody would have shared it. Like more people brought their kids out. You know, it was the first event of the hot weather. Like we got plenty more hot weather to come. We gonna do it probably next time. HP Park. We're going to West Side Park, South Side Park, East Side Park. But it's for the youth.
Love must be spread.
It's for the youth. Like y'all tell y'all little niggas, big niggas, like when we have these events, don't come out there if you know you got bullshit going on. If you see your mans, you gonna be on some transgress shit. No, there's people, kids out here. Think about that. If you're a father or a mother, like, nah, we not on none of that. We ain't on no fighting shit. We showing these kids a different light. But like I went live earlier, I ain't have not one share. Now let me would have had went live, somebody been fighting or something, goddamn.
Everybody was
something negative. I guarantee you, it'd been 1,000 goddamn shares. That's what it was
about that toy drive, man. You know what I'm saying? With that toy drive. Motherfuckers didn't want to share that shit or care nothing about that. If I would have goddamn went live and talked about some dumb shit, about my marriage, matter of fact, everybody would have tuned the fuck in.
Because everybody did tune the fuck in then.
Just to see something negative.
They want to see negative.
They want to really see what you had to talk about your personal business. And that says a lot.
This is what I say, man. I can't stand people, bro. I don't like people.
That shit's so fucked up, man. Just how you say that shit, that's like I ain't gonna go back to that shit, but like that's a colonialized way of thinking, bro. Like they got us so set in that mind state to goddamn like we
to be pissed on each other.
Yeah, that's what we do. Is like it's the new form of genocide. Like we just
genocide.
Like we dominate our race, but we kill our race goddamn more, man. Like for real, bro. Like
can we say that a little better? What you just said, because what you said is powerful.
Yeah.
But can we say it just?
Let me break it down. Let me break it down.
We dominate race.
Yeah, we the dominant. We is the dominant. This skin color right here is 16 shades of the skin color. No matter you Asian, you goddamn Puerto Rican, you Mexicano, like we all like, man, we all, when you doing the census, they got us in the minority class, the middle class, and the upper class, you know, like most of our classes is minority, and you might get to the middle, the ones who got something going on, you still ain't gonna be in that upper class. You ain't going in the upper room. You're going to have to be a goddamn millionaire before they put a black person. I ain't getting on no racial shit neither, but before they put a black person in that upper class, you're going to have to get $1 million.
For the bill.
Yeah. And you're going to have to rub shoulders with others.
You got to. Ain't nothing for the bill.
And like, even on a level that all people understand, which we would call a hood level. Like, even on that level, like women, you got some other women that they so judgmental that like the way you move is not the way they move. And even though you're real with your girls or with yourself, they don't even fuck with you. Same thing with dudes. But like with dudes, I feel like they fake more than the women.
I want to say that, man. Cause
No.
I'm sorry, I don't want to say it, but go ahead, though. I got you. I say it's mutual.
To a degree, I agree. To a degree, I will agree. Mm-hmm. But why I say with us men, because us men, like, in my perspective, nigga, we got, like, who the fuck are you? and I hate to say it like that, but like the men are the guy. And when I say who the fuck are you, it's only to that person that is not of that caliber or that station in life. Because when a man meet a woman, women, y'all represent like the second half of humanity. The second half of humanity. But the first half of humanity is men. And like on my time, I speak to the men. On social media time, I speak to the women. You dig? And when I speak to the men, it's like, hey, yo, bro, you got to understand that you're a king. You're a god. You're a man. And even if they don't understand that they're a king or they're a god, you can understand you're a fucking man, or you're supposed to be.
Changing something, I just thought about it, man. You know how we had people come here, used to want to follow our shit and record our videos and share everything, and want to come here. Like, we had people that come here and want to share our stuff and want to get on the radio with us, want to get on the radio
and record our shit and don't share us in it.
Yeah, I just thought about it.
Take our intellectual property.
Our name came up with the same name. This nigga got with a different last name. So I just thought about it. Nigga, fuck you. God damn, y'all motherfuckers come
Tell them again. Fuck them.
Fuck you, nigga. Y'all niggas came here want to record our shit. Y'all don't share that no more. We ain't heard from y'all. None of this shit.
Hey, it's some people that don't came on the show and they followed the show up until they got, and then they didn't follow no more. And it's people that's it's been people along the way. Let me tell you how when they go low, you go high. You call your highness because when they go low, you go high. Mm-hmm. And that's why I call my brother, Ayo, peace, King. Peace, God. Peace, G. Mm-hmm. Peace, man. You did your highness. You only your highness because you showed that after all the lows you've been dealt or had to overcome, nigga, you went high. Because if you wouldn't be up or you wouldn't be lit, nigga, that's to any nigga. And that's to any bitch. And I don't call y'all women bitches. But y'all do understand that language. So that's why I'm speaking it to you that way. Or to any woman. And if y'all don't know, hey, shout out to Monica McNeil. You know, yeah.
Shout out to Monica McNeil.
Yeah, no. It's the shirt. It's the shirt. You know what I mean? She made it, so shout out to her. But it's the shirt in the words that's gonna make my point. I hope y'all got it. But like,
yeah, I was just thinking about it, not to keep this, I'm gonna keep the subject out of here, but I just saw a name of the same motherfuckers who come here every day, share with stuff, want to get around with us, want to promote us and shit. Fuck you, faggot. But yeah,
it's plenty of them. But when they go low, we go high. Even with cold beer, hot liquor, when me and Milda done in your personal life, on your journey, that's your journey. See, this journey right.
Mushroom journey. I mean, mushroom, my lady. I mean, mushroom journey. Go ahead though.
I hope you be alright.
I did that shit the other week, boy.
No. I'm just saying, you may got it. Me, I can't try that shit. Cause my mind,
chocolate one. The edibles worse though. When I eat about 6 of them bitches, nigga, it's another zone. But that mushroom I really walked on water. Who said I walked on water?
Hey, I gotta use the restroom.
We gotta go clock out though. We gotta clock out. We on the clock, man. Hey, cold bill.
Hot liquor.
Not up for debate, man. Special motherfucking guest, my motherfucking family. Buck here, be back. We gotta talk about some more good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Raw rule to God.
Me and Miller done. Cold bill.
Hot liquor.
Not up for debate. Tune in with it. We got a special guest. I don't know who it is, but I'll let you know ahead of time because the schedule been fucked up because of me. But I'll get it back right. Peace.
Yeah.
Hey.
Free them solid members, man.
Free everybody.
Free. Yeah. And the biggest flex for them.
Keep your mouth closed and never fold.
Hey, loose lips, sink ships. But communication, it runs the nation.
And milk is on the way.
Glory be to God.
Big glory.
Hey yo, make sure y'all tune in to the hottest podcast in the upstate. Cold beer, hot liquor, not a fun thing.
We got special guests every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m.
Get that finished, bro.